Welcome to day 2 of my Eat the Rainbow series, where every day I'm only eating foods of one color of the rainbow. Today, we are only eating orange foods. So I'm doing this Eat the Rainbow series because when I was little, I had a ton of food allergies, eczema, anxiety, and body image issues, and I really never understood the role that food played. I believe that we all deserve to understand the power of food as medicine. And those little tiny phytochemicals that give plants their colors, that's medicine. But Taylor, food is food, medicine is medicine. How could food be medicine? That's a great question, young grasshopper. You see, like I said, plant foods contain phytochemicals, and phytochemicals are responsible for giving plants their color. Scientists have identified more than 25,000 phytochemicals to date, and they do way more than just add color to your plate. Phytochemicals originally evolved as defense chemicals. They acted as natural bug spray and sunscreen, allowing them to survive in harsh environments. But here's the twist. Over time, humans evolved with plants, and those same compounds helped us survive too. Phytonutrients actually talk to your cells and influence your gene expression, which means they can turn your genes on or off, especially those evolved in inflammation, detox, immunity, and cellular repair. Throughout this series, we're going to highlight the insane healing power of these phytochemicals that give plants their color. This series has 3 rules. Rule number 1, all of the foods that I eat in the series must be that day's color. Rule number 2, all of the food that I eat must come from real whole foods. And rule number 3, every meal that I make must contain all 3 pillars of a healthy plate. That's protein, fat, and fiber. So I already went to the grocery store. I stocked up on orange foods. I am absolutely starving, so let's go make some breakfast. Now, in case you missed my last video, this series has 2 additional bonus challenges. One is that I find a way to make a smoothie that is that day's color every day, and I will tell you the second one in just a little bit. So last night, I chopped up my orange smoothie ingredients and stashed them in the freezer. At the end of the series, I want to have all different colors of the rainbow lined up in smoothie form. Alright, smoothie time, friends. First up, we're going to be adding some mandarin oranges, which contain beta-cryptoxanthin. You can catch the benefits on the screen. Next up is orange cauliflower. And finally, we have some frozen carrots and pumpkin puree, which contain carotenoids, amazing for eye health, immunity. We're making the exception here for protein powder because there are no orange protein powders that I'm aware of. And almond milk, of course, because a smoothie can't blend without it. How did I forget the mango chunks? What am I? A silly willy? So I am going to add these mango chunks, which contain mangiferin, which is a phytochemical that actually helps support balanced blood sugar, which is surprising given it's a tropical fruit, but it has anti-diabetic properties. Check it out. I knew this was going to look cool. For lunch, why did I say fur? For lunch, we are going to be making a red lentil dish. And before you come at me for using red lentils, please just know that these are actually orange. You can compare it to my shirt, if you will. Call them what they are. They're orange. So we're going to be making an orange lentil dish with orange cauliflower, an orange bell pepper, and orange carrots. There are no orange cooking fats. I'm sort of running into this problem as we go through the challenge. The fat seems to be the hardest part, so we're just going to make the exception, and we're going to use coconut oil. I'm going to saute the carrots, cauliflower, and the bell pepper in some coconut oil. Then we'll add our red lentils, and this is going to be delicious. I can't wait. Excuse me, what the heck am I doing? This seems like a good place to pause. Hello, I have a very special second bonus challenge. This second bonus challenge is pretty cool because I have to try a brand new food of that day's color that I have never tried before. So keep an eye out because that's coming up. Now let's get back to whatever the heck that was. as a kid, I did this all the time to reach the pots and pans that I could not get on the top shelf. Does anybody else do this? Now we're preparing lunch, so I'm gonna choppy some carrots, choppy some cauliflower. I'm cutting up this bell pepper, which is the first time we're seeing the orange bell pepper in this video, and it is also rich in beta-carotene. Okay, next friends, we're adding coconut oil. Coconut oil has medium chain triglycerides, which are a type of saturated fat, and this is really good for quick energy for the brain and also has antimicrobial properties. Next, I'm adding my lentils, which are amazing for the gut microbiome for not only the phytochemicals that they contain, but for the prebiotic fiber, which feeds our gut microbiome and produces butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid that helps to lower inflammation in the body. I love using my shirt to see if something is actually a color. Pause. Capsaicin is the phytochemical that brings the heat in hot sauce, and it helps to boost metabolism and burn fat. Tabasco, you orange. This turned out so good. I'm gonna go finish eating this, and when I see you again, it's gonna be dinner. I can already hear the dinner bells ringing. I have a feeling we're gonna be having lentils for a very long time. This is called a horned kiwi for obvious reasons, and let me tell you, it is clearly a new food. Uncharted territory, if you will. I was genuinely shocked by the lime green interior. Whoa. And the gelatinous seeds, and cutting quickly turned into a puzzle. I felt like a total goofball trying to figure this guy out, and I really wasn't sure what to expect, but definitely not that. Here's how the taste test went. The first couple bites, not what I was expecting at all. It had sort of like a metallic-y taste to it, and my face probably says it all here. I was not loving it, and it also intrigued my husband. As I continued to take bites, the taste got a little bit better, or maybe I just got more used to it, but by the end of it, I was just as confused as I started. And it's safe to say I probably won't be pricking my fingertips with this fruit again anytime soon, but it was fun to try something different. Now it's time for a picnic! You thought I was gonna say dinner. Tricked ya! This is our favorite park to bring Stella. We always play Frisbee together, although it actually turns into me and Evan playing Frisbee because Stella tends to lose interest. I'm going to give you a sneak peek at our Frisbee game here, and you can see, dang, Hubs is skilled. Me, I could use a little bit more work. At least he's getting his exercise. The orange Frisbee too. I mean, come on. We're right on theme here. So now it's time for our picnic. I brought all of my leftover orange foods from the day, and we sat in the park and enjoyed them together with Stella. She was ready to get back to Frisbee after a short break, so we had a quick game of monkey in the middle, and then we headed home because it was finally time for dinner. But before we go, look at my dog. Freaking Air Bud. I mean, come on. Aren't you glad it's time for dinner? We are having sockeye salmon fillets, wild caught, which I am going to season with turmeric. You didn't think we were going to get by on Orange Day without turmeric, did you? And ginger. I think I'm also going to have some leftover orange lentils because I have enough to last me weeks, and there's only one Orange Day. And then, of course, we have our friend, the sweet potato. Preparing the salmon now, and you can tell by the vibrant orange color that this is wild caught. It was probably eating shrimp or krill or algae, which give it that pinkish color. And then I kind of had a come to Jesus moment with this sweet potato. It totally threw me for a loop. Check it out. Through a crazy turn of events, it turns out that the sweet potato that I got is not orange. Now, if you were to tell me I was going to peel this and it would be regular potato color, I wouldn't believe you. But here we are. Bummer. Okay, this potato is really tripping me out because I go to cut into said imposter sweet potato and it's kind of orange. So, I don't know what this is. Alright, as I doctor up my lentils here with a ton of turmeric and black pepper, which, fun fact, actually increases the absorption of the active compound in turmeric called curcumin by up to 3,000%. So always adding black pepper to anything I'm adding turmeric to, so I really get those anti-inflammatory benefits. My salmon is done. That was coated in turmeric, and these sweet potatoes are, in fact, not orange. But we're going to make them orange with some hot sauce. Yum. And a little bit of an orange heirloom tomato. Gorgeous. Had to separate the two plates just to stay true to my orange mission. And so good. I'm going to go eat this. Hey. It is the end of day 2, which was Orange Day. It was really orange from start to finish. Everything from my smoothie to Stella's Frisbee to dinner. I really enjoyed all of the food that today brought. I would love for you to share your favorite orange food with me, preferably a whole food. And with that, I'm going to have my bedtime snack, which is mango. Yum. I will see you for my next video. Yellow, my favorite color. Good night.